church planning. One thing that you're going to have to find is a sound box, and especially if you're doing portable church, you're going to have to find a way to get the sound projected. And when I was looking for something, I couldn't find anything online, and the things that I did find online were extremely expensive. And so I wanted a cheap, portable, and streamlined box that I could roll, flip on, and be ready to go. And so this is our box. I hope it helps you. I'll put everything in the comments below, and I'll try to make this quicker for you guys, because I hate when people just ramble on about stuff. So let's go down here. This is our box. We got the box for maybe $300 or $400, and it worked great. The only thing that I would change is they make one of these that has a table with it. I think it's like $700 or something like that. I wish I would have just went ahead and bought that one. But we wanted it to be cheap, and this works great. And it's taken some beatings, and I got impaled a couple times, but it's working fine. So here, I'll show you kind of what we are using. And let's see, flip it around, come on. There we go. I'll run through it all for you. So we have our power distribution up here, just a cheap one. It works fine, never had a problem with it. We have these wireless antennas. We were starting to have problems because we were adding too much into the box as far as wireless signals go, and these antennas were on the inside. So we had to remove some stuff and then get this little plate that can put the antennas on the outside. Works great. We've had barely any interference or problems since we did this. If we were to add anything into the box wirelessly, we would probably have to upgrade to a fin, or the antenna, the one antenna, but those are pretty expensive, so we just didn't do it. So we also have our Phoenix. This is my wireless mic for preaching, and then we have a spare mic on the side. It's okay. I tend to get a lot of feedback, and I don't know if it's from, not like noise feedback, but like popping. So if you know why it's doing that, let me know. But I don't know if it's my mic or the actual Phoenix box here. So, but it's rare, and it doesn't happen all that often, so it's not a big deal. We also have the Phoenix PTU 7000. This is like our wireless mics we use for singing and things, and works great. We've barely had any feedback. Every now and then it'll get kind of weird, and we'll get like a kind of an interference noise, but like I said, it's not super common. And I'm pretty sure just getting a fin would probably fix that, so we would never have that issue. But hey, it's fine. These mics, honestly, between this and Shure is so much more expensive to get 4 mics. The qualities, I'm sure, is awesome and great, but I just don't think it's worth the price, if I'm honest. So we just got these. They're pretty cheap, and they work great. They sound great too. So then we have, this is probably one of our more expensive ones. We have the Shure BLX R4. This is for our instrumental. So our guitar player plugs into this wirelessly, and it's solid, man. We've never had any problems with it. There's a reason that Shure is so good. And so the thing's an absolute beast. Love it. But again, it's expensive. So we try to, let me explain this. We try to go wired mics and even wired guitar. We had a wired guitar there for a while, and it's just a headache to set up. It's just an extra thing to set up. And so we wanted it to be, hey, we press a button and get ready to go. That way we can spend time fellowshipping. We can spend more time praying with one another, and we can spend more time practicing the worship and music. And so that was our goal. We didn't want to be fiddling and messing with chords the whole time. And so this is what we're about. And then we have the most important piece, the XR18. So it's the 18 channel portable mixer from Behringer, and this thing is awesome. We've never had problems with it. It's been great. There's not much to say about it, honestly. We have it remoted into, hardwired into our Mac, and I'll show you that in a minute. And it works flawlessly. Absolutely suggest it. The reason we went with the 18 instead of the 16 is I believe it has more outs, and then of course the more inputs. But in the future, I just want to use this box in the future. So when we go to a permanent facility, I can just set it up and we're good to go. And the last thing we have is the Phoenix Pro in-ear monitors. We try to have 2 of them and we started getting a lot of interference with just everything. So we got rid of it, and we just have one now, and it's fine. It works great. So no problems with any of this stuff. I know Phoenix, I was a little iffy about it, but I'm a believer now. So I just hit that button. So RIP Sunday when things are messed up. But everything works great. Everything's awesome. So yeah, that's what we do for all our sound stuff. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments and I'll try to get back to you. Or if you have any suggestions, man, I'm always trying to improve and make things easier for us on Sunday. So if you have any suggestions or comments, let me know. And then here's our newest addition. This past Sunday, our computer died, our laptop. So we upgraded to a Mac. I'm not a huge Mac person, but we went ahead and upgraded. And so here's the Mac Mini M4. It was the cheapest thing that we could get that would be able to run ProPresenter and all the things that we had. Surprisingly, Mac and cheap usually don't go together. But there's a passcode if you guys want to hack us. Not that you can really do that, you know, like this. But all that's awesome. This little thing we got on Amazon. It's fine. It's plastic. If you could get like a metal one, it'd probably be a little nicer. But we just plug our audience view screen in here, and we're good to go. So it works great. We got this little screen at Costco, and you can run power and the actual display through one cord, which is so helpful. Just one less thing we have to do on Sunday. And then, of course, to control the Behringer, we use MixStation, and it works perfectly. Works awesome. So don't have any problems with it. The one thing I don't have here is we have like a MIDI fader, MIDI mixer. We got it for like $50 or something, and it can control this wirelessly, so he doesn't have to like tab to it. He can just stay on ProPresenter, and then of course we run ProPresenter on this as well. And then wireless keyboard, a mouse. Again, everything's streamlined. Everything is just as quick as we can get it set up. That was the goal, and as cheaply as we could, because we don't have a lot of money. So just doing things cheaply, doing things effectively was our goal, and this is kind of what we ended up with. I can show you, of course, we don't do ProPresenter on Sunday, so I can show you how we edit ProPresenter remotely from another location. If you want to see that, let me know, and I'll go ahead and make that video and show you how we kind of set up ProPresenter and how it automatically updates on the Mac the day of. So everything's done beforehand, but we don't have to get the box out because that's a headache. So this is our setup. I hope it helps you guys. Again, I'll leave it all in the description. So if you just want to like, hey, just copy and paste what we're doing, go for it. This is the cheapest solution that we could build that works and is quick. So I hope this helps, and I hope it blesses you guys. If you have any questions, let me know.